Okay, back to Path of the Abyss. This game actually exited early access about 4 months ago or so. I've been actually meaning to get back to it again, especially because they added a post-game to it. But, I just didn't have time to go around to doing it, but this seems like a good enough time since I'm waiting on other stuff anyways. I did go through the game again, mostly because I couldn't remember exactly what I was doing and how I was going about things. And yeah, this was my second clear save, which you can see is like almost 10 hours. And, well, like 9 hours less and 5 levels slower. It turns out that the same build I did to beat the Titan at the very end still worked perfectly just fine, just things were translated differently because it's not machine translated anymore. Anyways, as soon as I load this, it'll pop up the end credits, I believe. Just going back to my old save. Okay. The party slayed the giant and became the heroes of Wellmoat. The people celebrate your victory with ale and song, but in your heart you yearn for new adventure. At sunrise, the party prepares to depart town while the air is still chilly. Then you all feel something, as if something was stopping you. You look at each other, and then a series of images flash in your minds. You feel as though someone's calling to you, from an ancient ruin with crumbling pillars and moss-covered statue on a shore of the Mogas Sea. Okay. I was about to say that's what it says after the credits, but I guess I was doing both. Okay. Congratulations, you slayed the giant and brought back its head as proof of the deed. The Lord of Wellmoat, Ladnus, praises your deed and gives you a generous reward as well as granting you the title of Special Citizen. You'll all be remembered in the history of the heroes of Wellmoat. Anyways, this is a good opportunity to check over my character's gear and stuff, and move around stuff because I'm pretty sure I shouldn't have 68 of one. So, I mean, yeah, everybody's mostly using magic except Adric, but still. Oh, I had a bunch of unidentified stuff, huh? I should look at what I have right now because I don't actually know. Still got a good amount of money. Marie's here too, even though I never used her. But whatever. Anyways, what was in my warehouse? God. Wow, I keep a lot of weird little things, didn't I? Oh, okay, that's what I got from. When dealing damage to single enemy, sometimes gives the party stats. Okay. I couldn't remember some of the stuff I had. Shield, okay. Yeah, like yeah, most of this is some of the unique items I found and such. Okay, yeah, okay, there's a blessing right there. So, yeah, there are differences in this version now. blessings work differently. Before they were just like, you know, it increases to how some of your skills worked, and you got them randomly. And now they do a little more. Like this one only affects the fight. Like this one affects only the fight skill and increases the crit rate by 4%. But it makes the morale cost 120%. So it costs 20% more to cast. You're also limited in how many blessings you can have equipped at a time. From what I understand, you get one. You can have your party members start equipping blessings as soon as you kill at least one of the corrupted priestesses, and you can equip 3 by the end of the game. And then you get the rest in post game, if I remember right. This is probably garbage now, but yeah, I don't remember what's actually good and what isn't. I'll have to look at some of these later. Oh, yeah. That thing. I remember that now. Okay, anyways, let's look at my character's gear. I did change out that profile stuff, so they look different now. Also, I'm mostly going with this, I did build them exactly the same. I didn't actually check that stuff. I know that's new. There's a lot of different stuff. Flame sword. Oh yeah, that's from the dragon. I have to kill it again because there's achievements now attached to all those bosses, and I didn't have all of them. And I didn't do the optional bosses on the other account, on the other thing. But yeah, that's still good. Slayer, Plant Slayer. This is damage hit. Yeah, I'm mostly doing burn. Says high block. It's okay. It's easier to tell what the stuff actually does now. Oh, good. His resistances are nice. I was glancing over there too. Well, except for his it's just like burn. Yeah, burn. Yeah, burn. Yeah. Yeah, he only has one thing with the blessing, anyways. This one, the blessed Eldritch gloves. Short play. Okay, that's block rate. Where's damage? Yeah, that stuff doesn't matter. Intimidate. If he's not using Intimidate, this doesn't do anything. So it's not even that great. But I guess he's just using it for the stats at this point. Yeah, Horn Rags of the Dead just have really high resistances. No reason not to have those equipped. There's some boots that did something. The flower boots. They're nice for that too. Ignores effects that activate when buffs and debuffs are removed. I'm not entirely sure how that works or anything, but sure. Does he have anything? Yeah, the Holy Seal. Jade Ring. Oh, right, yeah, it gives 2 wisdom. I only found one of those types of things and it gave 5 wisdom on the other run. Kind of a little sad because other Adric had a pair of gloves that gave him like 17% lifesteal. And he also had, based on his passives, which I'll get to, like, I think his classes are the same, yeah, combat and tactics, yeah, exactly the same. The only thing was, when I looked up, because I tried fighting the Titan with just a normal build and such, and I got to like 25% left before everybody was pretty much dead. And then I just looked at my recording and saw, oh, yeah, my old strategy does still work. It took me a while to find Explosive Trap because it was called Bakushin original with the machine translation. But I think going by how little morale I have, it's probably still in effect. Probably better to take that off. What stuff does he have? Okay. Wings of Calamity. Cat Eyes, Accuracy. Okay, that's not too bad. Luminous Body, Accuracy, Magic Defense. Okay, those are good. I need to... You can only have 3 of these mutations. So I should probably, like, potentially remove Baleful Wings. Depends on... there's a list of what they all do. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the Eye Beams with Faden. Again. Anyway, stats. Stats work differently. They mostly work the same. It's just a slight difference. Main thing is, originally, I believe you, got... when you got 5 strength, you got both of these. Now you have to choose one. So when physical attacks are evaded, you reroll 5% base damage. You can switch them at any time. So you can change them on the thing. Like, one of the things, like, I didn't go for Dex because of enhanced accuracy. Your attacks always hit, but your physical damage is decreased by 30%. Because that was just the DPS loss on, depending on how you were building your characters. It's not a bad skill, it's just a case of it's situational. Let's see. Yeah, it was this. Yeah, HP drain continues even when taking damage. So that 17% meant every time enemies hit him, he also regenerated health. Made him extra tanky. What else do I want? Most likely to become sick. Damage will not exceed 50% of max HP. When HP is below 30%, 10% chance to nullify damage. Always decrease magic and breath damage by 20. I'm just gonna do that for now. Endure. Return to Ash, 10% chance of survival. Someone's incapacitated take their place. I might go self-sacrifice. It's rare that my other party members get hit. Well, depending on what build, but yeah. We're failing to resist, reroll for resistance, max morale. Let's go with that. Becomes able to reduce magic breath and magic and breath damage with defense. Defense will be 70% of their total defense. Able to block magic and breath. Block. I've been building it for block anyways. What is this block anyways? Now I think about it. 20%. I'll definitely need to look at some of some of my blessings, because I did find a blessing on the other run. That was like, because some of the blessings are like situational, like when something happens, you use X skill. Like one was, anytime this character dodges, they will use guard thrust, which was the block skill I often used. But it will decrease the attack power of the previous skill you did by like 20%. And you also have to have the morale in order to actually cast guard thrust anyways. But it's a nice little thing. Also, one of the reasons why I want to do this, because I already had all of these on this run, and everybody was 30, so 5 levels higher, and they already had all these things. Okay, faded. Gold skin. Well, she's dodging, so she shouldn't be getting hit with physical attacks anyways. Maybe that one's kind of iffy. Glittering eyes I want to keep, because the laser eyes are stupid good. Oh, she had a right. Yeah, laser eyes compression. Increase skill cancellation rate 5%, at the cost of increasing its increasing its cost. Because Faded already has 3, and she has 3 right here, so it didn't matter. The thing was, because this is like an old version with how blessings used to work. If I had blessings on every single piece of gear, the game would let me keep them until I de-equip them. Kind of miss her having an extra arm. The other one, she had an extra arm, which allowed her to equip a shield along with the bow. Laser eyes base damage 5% at the cost of making it 10% cost more. Good stuff. Yep, more laser eye stuff. Slayer, mana creatures. Damage conversion. Okay, yeah, she had that before. She does not have mute resistance. Or sleep resistance. Oh yeah, I gave her that. Okay. Yeah, I think it only went off once per burn application or something like that. But yeah, it's basically like, yeah, it's an additional attack. And it consumes 30 every time the attack goes off. So it's still nice. Alright, I should probably change her stats. She's not usually missing. Oh, damn! Okay. Reroll critical. Okay, I need to give her 5 more points into Dex now. I could respec her because I want... Because the I-beams are a single target. I think they were AoE before. This will basically... Yeah. It decreased damage by 60%, cost increased by 50. That hurts, but it will make the I-beams attack everything again. likely to become sick. Damage reduced when being... He's not able to block anyway, so... Okay. Rhiannon. Looks good. Maybe the damage conversion dex doesn't really help her, but still fine. I think overall some of my characters had way better gear on the other one. Scorpion Seal? Oh, that okay, that doesn't help her in the slightest, but okay, I can see why she still had that. Still good. Oh yeah, I didn't give her the last one. Because specialization would actually help her out quite a bit. If I'm still going for a burn. Just re-rolling magic skill cannot be resisted when... Okay. Yes. Wisdom. Why? Okay. Increase the morale, recovery rate, casting failure, taking damage. Let's go with that for now. She had frozen body, which... is not that great. I can replace that with something better. Black blood. What does that do? Blows like ink wriggle as if they're alive. When you are hit with physical or magic damage, inflict Curse of the Black Blood. Reduces their physical and magic damage by 10%. When it's gone, deal physical damage to the target. That size, which does not help her in the slip. Okay, I guess crit modifier can help because of what was it? Yeah, poison and burn damage is going by crit rate. So I guess that could be fine. Yeah, there's EP, which I haven't messed with. That's this. Oh, so that's what this is. Okay, okay. I have not looked at this yet, because this is only unlocked once your characters hit level 30. It definitely wants that shit. I believe you get 1 point every level after 30. Okay, there's some good stuff in there, potentially. Okay, and Reika. Yeah, that makes sense, though. She would have that. Oh, she has the spare arm. Okay. Oh yeah, she has 4 equipped right now. Heal optimization when using heal 7% that it won't spend skill percentage. Okay, that's really nice. World of Sage. West Withered Gloves, yeah, for all of her poison and fun stuff. I was building her for heavy poison damage shenanigans. Big sandals. Yep, time passing bells. Yep, that makes sense. Because that cooldown reduction for the resistance skill. Okay, yeah, she had. Everybody, I made everybody roll resistance. Because breath attacks were just scary at that point in time. Evade death. Oh, no, that's when energy resistor stuff. Okay. Probably fine for now. Yeah, I could definitely switch out Fane stuff to be better, but oh well. Probably switch around some of this stuff. Yeah, heal. That makes sense. This is the physical attack one, right? Yeah. Thrust. What else has he got right now? Look at that. No damage to single enemy. Lifts all weakening effects on yourself. Deal 10% for each one. Oh, I see. I want to take that off so he has more stuff that he can do. isn't attack. Oh, well, okay. Just trying to see, evasion, 100% build, fight evasion on that. Swing around. Put parry right over there. Try. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm trying to remember what was over here. Yeah, that skill. Yeah, its duration is 44 seconds. Cooldown 11 seconds. That's why I did that. Because that's yeah, a barrier that absorbs damage equal to the level 10%, so 300 damage, which is still quite a bit right now. I did her stuff right. Yeah, okay. I couldn't remember if I did. Spare arm, third eye, luminous body. Got it. Okay. And before we go into the dungeon, I should probably look at. Oh, okay. Oh crap! I don't even. Oh, tornado fire. Yeah, okay. Increases its burn damage, okay. Flame of Chaos. Right, I did switch out a bunch of shit. I switched out a bunch of stuff, but I don't remember what half this crap was for. I switched out a bunch of gear at some point, and I don't remember what any of this was for because it's been a while since I last played it. I mean, I know that's trash. I know I can sell all the stuff that's not locked. Applies freeze to all enemies, okay. Okay. I'll have to look at some of this stuff because I don't remember what half this crap did. I could just assume that all this is like nothing that I should really think too much about. It's probably outdated at this point. Think about that for right now. Yeah, okay. Anyways, I should bring some of these. Yeah, let's bring 2 of them. That could be good. Yeah, we'll save. Okay, so... And eat. Energy plates for magic damage. Okay. Ruins of Mogath is the new place. As if guided by something, the group arrives at small ruins near the Mogath Sea. Perhaps built by people in ancient times, pillars of various sizes are lined up unevenly, and you can sometimes hear metallic sounds echoing. Next to the pillar, you see a hooded figure beckoning you to come over. I thank you for coming here. Usually we would deal with things of this nature, but the situation is dire and we require aid. Who are you? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Illumina. My sister and I were sent from the west to slay the giant. But the giant is dead. Indeed, but its spirit is still bound to this land. Perhaps you witnessed it for yourself, seeing the giant you slain standing before you. The giant was resurrected through the spirit of the priestesses, but your heroic deeds led to the release of the priestesses, and the giant's body perished. However, that is not the end. The spirits of the priestesses are trapped in a nightmare, where the giant's spirit also resides. The priestesses' memories of the battle with the giant. The priestesses are still fighting within the nightmare. Ironically, the strong will is what's binding the giant to this world. Enter the Priestess of Nightmares and meet them. If possible, gain their cooperation. If not, destroy their spirits along with the giants. Okay, so stronger versions of the bosses. Got it. Under normal circumstances, it would be our duty. Nahado has already infiltrated the nightmare, but we lost contact with her. I cannot leave this place in order to maintain the entrance to the nightmare. My sister. Her combat prowess is superior to mine, and so she went to the nightmare. But here we are. I know this is an unreasonable request, but would you go after her? And we can count on you to slay the giant once again? It is possible that Nahado may already lost her humanity in the nightmare. If that's the case, she may attack you. If she does, cut her down without hesitation. Do not worry, she is strong. I've also prepared some items that will be of use in your journey in the nightmare. The materials are quite costly, so I can't give them away. Let me know if you would like to take advantage of them. But I have one request. I'd like to keep these tools confidential, as much as possible. Please do not take them outside of the ruins. Oh. The elvish woman who calls herself Illumina utters these words to the void. Then out of nowhere, a ring of light appears. She points to it and says, whenever you are ready. Okay. Nightmare, the Nightmare of the Priestess is an extremely dangerous place. Are you prepared? Nahado. Okay, same thing. Okay, what do we got? Golem that excels in defense. At the start of combat, cast a force field that absorbs physical and magic damage equal to the adventurer's level 10 straight. Okay. Golem that excels in healing. Heals the entire party's HP at the start of combat. Prevents the party from being ambushed. A serious spell that heals wounds with its mysterious training. Heals the HP of the party while walking for a period of time. Okay, so these are like, these only last for a certain amount of time. Like that. I imagine. Use it to fully restore LP. Okay, that's nice. Oh. Revivification. Using it will recover a party member from being incapacitated. Do I even have any of that stuff? Because getting revival potions was not very easy. Etherization resistance will never go above 0%. Etherization resistance reduction is increased. Ether resistance will always be fixed to 100%. I'm not... That's probably something in this place. Essence of the Sword. Following blessing... Oh! Increase the odds of blessings. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Block trigger, evasion trigger, damage trigger, auto skills. Yeah, like when you land a hit with this thing, this skill goes off, but you have to have know the skill. That's okay. So that's something to use my money on. Let's buy a guardian golem. Oh. Your etherization resistance will decrease while exploring the Echoing Nightmare. Having lower etherization resistance will have the following effects. Higher level monsters, when below 0, effects of the environment are greater. Higher experience gain when defeating monsters. Will sometimes increase the number of options of gear. Higher chance of encountering Nahado the Dreamwalker. Etherization resistance will increase in the following situations. Slightly increases when winning battles. Slightly increases when resting at Elvish Holy Sites. If you want to travel safely, be wise to keep your resistance high. Got it. Okay. Oh, 39, jeez. Okay, how much does this skill cost? 88 mana, okay. Magic will swing around. But we'll have you start off with parry. And right, we'll start with that defense. This labyrinth you'll sometimes... Yep, go and last for 400 steps. This labyrinth you'll sometimes find gear that has been blessed by someone. These gears will be imbued with properties to strength and skill of the wearer. Blessed gear can be found in the temple of the name of Scott. Okay. That's something that would have told me differently. If I had learned that earlier, I believe that you get that when you get your first blessed gear. But yeah, because I'm technically only getting it now, because of the update. When adventure level reaches 30 or above, they gain an advanced adventure point for each level. The spending points can be, they can be canceled and reset. I guess it's 31 and above. Yeah, after 30. He got his ass handed to him. Should check how much damage he took from that. Block rate by 100%. Maybe that's not so good. It'll last for 3 seconds anyways. Yeah, not so good. Okay. That's absolutely not working out for me. Okay. That's defense-wise. Okay. That could be good in some situations. Where's that other skill that I usually use? Yeah, physical defense by 120%. Right the door right there too, especially you actually got more stuff. I do ever doing poison, so I can try that. So it looks like enemies are doing physical attacks right now, so stop that and where was that? Base is greatly distorted. Is that it? I'm totally going to regret this. Okay. Oh shit, I was a little late on that. mana's not recovering fast enough for me to do anything. Well then. Yeah, okay, I don't have any revival items. That sucks. Oh, okay. I definitely, well, can't go near terribly prepared. The enemies are definitely significantly stronger than they were before. Do I have anything? Wow, I'm a dumbass. I don't have any way of getting out of here. Well, that might get me out of here, actually. Nope. Oh god. Okay. Okay, that might help. What's your destiny? Okay. I'm gonna have to rethink this. Oh man. Okay, medical defense. Laser eyes are so good, but I need more magic. I need a shit ton more magic regeneration if I want to actually make use of that. At the moment, Adric's the only one who's using that. I might need to swap it out. Yeah, I'm gonna use Flame Bullet because I was using that prior to this. It's not, the beams are not AoE right now anyways until I do a build switch. That's something to, there would be something that I could potentially mess around with in this. That might help more at this present time. Oh, dang. Okay. I can't leave. Well, there's probably something that lets me leave. I'm dead. Great. Okay. Shit beat. Oh, you don't. Oh. Wait, you don't get stat points? Oh. Oh, you only get 30 stat points in total? Oh. Well, 35, I guess. Shit. Okay, so I do have to. I might have to respect my characters. Because this ain't gonna cut it. Okay. I'm not really sure what I want to do. Damn, I thought that it would just keep going up, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna increase magic damage for the time being. Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna have to respect my characters. Of course, that was the only 1%. Yeah, these are different because increased by 3%, which would be funny. Evasion by 10, block by 1. Yes, next year's that much. I mean, you could switch those around freely, is what the game said I could do. Like, these are not set in stone. I was just checking. Cooldown of instant skills. Okay. Cooldown reduction of normal skills, and then of instant cooldown. Which, yes, that's what I want. That's her defense skill. Right, I had no idea, but yeah, I could just do whatever. Go pistol damage for right now. Okay, start thinking about stuff. Okay, how about swing around two guards for the rest of them? Alright, one thing I did forget, yeah. I should probably mess with this. What? Oh god. Oh god. Oops! Oh, that was bad. That was real bad. I don't have any, I don't have any set. Okay. Crap, I don't remember what half this crap was on here. Like, this crap was there. I don't remember which stuff was where at each given time. No, let's do Blizzard instead for now. it again. Can't remember the names of all the skills offhand. How about something else? It is their damage. I'll give that a try. Oh, and before I forget, there. That's not something I really messed with because I didn't know that it was a thing until, like, a bit ago. Like, shortly before I started recording. Slightly better. Okay, he leveled up. Speed drain will help him out quite a bit. And like I said, with that one passive, it means that he can heal himself. He did have that, right? Yeah, okay, yeah, he definitely has that. Poison was really messing with the brain. I should go back to. I might go back to fire because I don't think that ice is helping out too much in that one. Block rate, has accuracy, crit modifier, does not have physical defense, doesn't have breath resistance either. It's not bad. It's also not unique, so I can start finding some of them, probably. Something to keep in mind, I suppose. Ice-breaking Drake Hammer, probably two-handed. Weirdly enough, I don't see it here. Yeah, I was thinking of that. The Phantom would love that potentially. Because the breath damage increase, but yeah. Oh, there. Okay, there it is. That's unique, though. Physical and magic damage against frozen enemies is increased. 190 attack power, 2 hands. It's unique, so I'll just lock it for now. High chance I might not ever use it, but I could always just bump enhancements. Especially if I can get spare arm on Adric. Or if I go all strength on him. Think of that. Yeah, things down here are a little rough. I might actually have to take multiple runs before I can to get gear before I can even potentially handle this stuff. Oops, okay. No, perfect. So that's auto run. Fluid, physical damage poison. Find a potential exit somewhere in here. I hope. It's going slightly better, until it won't. Oh, great. Oh god, this is with the golem. I just realized that I saw two of those buffs on my party, and I realized, oh no, this is while I'm running around here with the golem. This might be a good opportunity to try. Yeah, what did winning? Oh, I see. Let's see. Oh, great. In the lead. Oh boy. Definitely step up in difficulty. There's bound to be a exit out of this place. Okay. That either means immunity to... I'm not really sure. Like, some games... Like, I know these circles and stuff mean different things in different games. Like, the circles mean resistance versus... and X means weakness. Or it's the exact opposite. I've never found it to be terribly consistent among games. That means that the snake is immune to poison or extremely weak to poison. Okay. That's nice, but I don't really need that. Nice to know. If I need to recover my LP and everything. And my heal. I get my heal. Oh, I might need to do this after that. After this fight. Oh no. Actually went a lot better than I was expecting. Okay. Got a good chunk of this floor figured out. See, I see Fire Beetle, and yet I don't see any resistance to burn or anything on that. Like, this thing, I mean, going by how I've seen with skeletons, this likely means resistance, because skeletons tend to be resistant to poison, paralysis, and whatnot. And stun. Which I mean that too. Which, again, that either means... oh, no, that's sleep. So, it's either immune to sleep or very weak to sleep. If there's a way to make Reiko faster, that would be even better. That should make feel better. Pull down to 10.5. This is an instant, right? 10.95. I'm gonna test that real quick. Yeah, okay. That was I was correct in that. Let's keep exploring over here for right now. Oh. Shit. Okay, now I saw level 60. I was like, nope. I'm barely handling the regular encounters. It's probably best that I don't mess with her right now. Okay, yeah, it might be better to run back to that spot in camp quick. Come on, so I can get some. Okay, this way should take me over there, too. Or not. This one, there we go. Of course, I gotta go around anyways. I guess a way of getting out of here would also be to just simply die. Oh, damn it, someone got a disease. Adra got a disease. What did he get? What did he get? Vertigo. Oh, that's really bad. Dude! Especially for my tank to lose half his defense, 50% of his defense. That's a bit of a problem. Like, kind of a bit of a problem. Shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't think I have any items that can actually cure that. That does not cure, yeah. None of my characters have anything that can cure diseases. I don't think there actually is anything that cures diseases offhand, but I don't recall. just something I'm going to have to deal with. Spread the damage around a bit. Okay, so I'm about right back here. But, yeah, you can't get out this way, unfortunately. It would be amazing if you could. Working a little better. Check just in case. Technically, I'm also looking for the way downstairs, too. I'm probably gonna have to start playing smart, making multiple builds, depending on which monsters I'm running into. Ooh, okay, that's nice. That's a permanent +1 LP for somebody. I'm giving that the right gun. She doesn't get hit too often, but it doesn't hurt to give her... So she can actually use another one. Adric has 9. He's fine for the most part. Provided he doesn't die, you know. They're a bit of a problem. Mostly because they keep setting Adric on fire and shit. So he's actually taking damage from burn more so than anything else. Counter break. Okay. Yeah, take physical damage that counter for physical attack. If he's already targeting him, he might as well just buff his defense. Things just trying to paralyze everybody. Better than Adric getting hit with paralysis 4 times in a row. Blue silver broadsword, okay. It's somewhere in here. There it is. Weapon attack power 150. Crit modifier. this entire map before I get out of here. That's the way down. Ooh, good. That's teleport out of this dungeon item. Excellent. Actually, she doesn't even need to do that. All this thing does is to paralyze that first. It doesn't need to do that. I mean, that is the way down. You should be, you know, methodically exploring these floors first before, you know, jumping head down into another area. Especially if I don't know if there's a way back up normally. Which it's not looking like it. It would not surprise me if there's no teleports in this place whatsoever. Oh shit, Nature died. I wasn't paying attention. Thought everything was going well. Crap. I don't have any real ways of reviving him, so I might just bow out. Probably the best option. Especially because I probably need to respec everybody anyways. One travel. Woo! All good. Okay, well, let's get a shop. I need to find a bunch of junk in here, so... Meteorite ring. Wow, okay, interesting. I see that encounter 46%. Spirit Wielder's Veal. I'm mostly looking at the basic stats on top of the enchantments as well. So like 20% magic resist. That has magic power. That's not terribly common. 15 is probably the highest I've seen on these types of things. Usually it's just 5. Not bad. Full golden hand bracelet. Physical damage minus 41%. Extra crit accuracy. Yeah. That's. I can see that being useful for, like, spellcasters, maybe, who are not using that. Ah. That's nice, but, yeah. Oh, I guess stat increases are probably now extremely important, considering how you don't get an EV on 30. Ooh, 115 physical defense. That's... I'll have to look at most of these and compare them to what I already got. Dragon Leather Corset. Breath damage, you say? I'm definitely gonna hold on to that because Beta might want that, because that would increase her breath damage. Her eye beams. And I could just go full stack on that and see how funny that could end up being. I'm absolutely going to do that. Sage Sandal. Okay. Because second head belt. Corruption, right, danger, and count. Oh. That's interesting. It doesn't have any resistances, which the belts I'm using right now do have high resistances. But those other stats, corruption is how fast your mana corruption goes up. Danger is how often you run into elites. And encounter is obviously encounter rate. That could be useful in certain situations, like the wandering bosses, if you really are trying to get them to show up. But that's just basic ass stuff that's on the thing, so I don't really need that one. I'm sure I'll find more. That's 155 attack power, but I already got better stuff. I know that from back. Venom wants to scrape up. Maybe. Meteorite spirits, two-handed. Pass. Maybe. Nah. Not bad. Short sword. Another meteorite ring. I'm gonna look at those. Armor of Vengeance. Gross shackles. And Undead Slayer, you say? I don't like that physical damage thing. No. I was just thinking, if I do have Fade and go full breath damage, first off, I would need to amp up the shit out of my magic, regeneration. But she won't care about physical damage at that point. Something to think about. Ooh, Demon Slayer, nice. Breath and burn damage, you say? Nah. Dragon Slayer. Okay, yeah, the rest of this is just basic as bitch stuff. Okay. Pre-sandals, magic power, magic defense, okay, there's some mana recover. I need a lot of that. Oh, shackles. Right, where am I using that It's all basic ass bitch stuff. I don't even need to look at it. Look at that. Okay, good thing I looked at that. Morale recovery. Not bad. I'll find better stuff later. Power Mithril Bell. Okay. Like, this is definitely without enchantments. Ooh, blessed. Ice Trap. Okay. If block is successful, activate Ice Trap. Final damage originating from skill triggered by the effect is reduced by 37%. Has 1 second cooldown. And you have to have Ice Trap. Not bad, but I'm going to just rip it off of it. Which is what I should be doing on some of these things. Mana save rogue. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, the power miracle modifiers basically affect the basic stats on the things. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely have to look over everything, make actual decisions on stuff like blessings. Alright, rip off all blessings that I'm not using. And just to be on the same, just to check, let's say Adric. If I were to, yeah, here's all the ones I have right now. Ooh, I do have one for Tornado Fire. I don't think I have any. Ooh, heal optimization? Oh, that's not helpful on him. When using heal, 11% chance it will. I get flat more of those on Reika's. Tornado Fire, burn. Okay. He does have Head Slam. Oh, blizzard base damage. Okay. Just a bunch of stuff to think about. Yeah.